Go Goose.
All right.
Welcome to
Another official
episode of
The Luxurious Lounge.
Hello, fam. We didn't plan that. Clearly.
We've been shooting videos for a minute. Let me just go ahead and light this up real quick.
Yeah, get that fire stoked, baby. Careful with the stash. Speaking of fire, who do we have on today's docket, my love?
We have the one, the only, Cluck Norris.
AKA Fire Chicken.
I need one of those announcer voices that does like the echo.
All
right, enough blabbering. All right, let's bring our guest on. Let's see, pull up the guest. Should be this
here?
one. Boom.
Did he? Oh, there he is. Welcome.
Can you see us and hear us okay?
I can see you. I can see a chart. I can see myself being goofy.
Hey, us too.
Why is that echo on just us?
Let me.
Somehow, some ways, half of our shows have an echo, and we never know when it's going to happen.
Oh.
Is it because that?
I just need to mute this.
Okay. Uno momento.
All right. You still hear us?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, perfect. There's a little lag, but we'll deal with it.
All right. Well, welcome. So yeah, just like I said, there's no script. There's no, you got to do this, you got to do that. So
well, there's for me.
Oh yeah,
you go loose. You know the crypto world. You go loose. I'm
chill.
very stringent.
I'm just chill vibes. You know, future crypto millionaires.
I'm the other half. I have to have a script.
Let me see your cup.
Oh,
she's got the DGen cup.
DGen. Cheers. All right, so I got to start with the whole. Cluck, is your name Cluck? We already asked you, but
Mr. Cluck Norris.
Yes.
So my name is my name is Charles.
Okay.
Most people call me Chuck. And you know I launched FireChicken as the original token like a year and a half ago. And Cluck Norris is actually didn't really ever plan that, and we'll get into that with the bags hackathon. And
okay.
but I go by Chuck, and it's a great dude to the late Chuck Norris.
Yes. Yeah. Was this all before his passing, or when did you start in this Cluck Norris phase of Fire Chicken?
Cluck Norris probably about 4 days after he passed, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It was in reverence of.
Now the app and the idea, and it's been going on for a long time. But
okay.
Just not everything.
All right. Well, are you the brains, the brand, the man behind it? Are you a team? Is it just you?
It is just me.
Okay.
100% me.
That's awesome. That's how I like to roll too, because the less people involved, the easier it is to do stuff. So tell us about
about 4.5 years ago, I was a part of a big project, and there was a lot of team members, there was a lot of money, and a lot of things going on. So now we go by ourselves now.
Was that the Fire Chicken?
No, that was actually a charity token, would have been called Valor. And this was late 2021 into 2022.
Okay. So how do the Fire Chicken, that's a whole nother, is that also on Solana, or is that on a different blockchain?
Yes. It's on Solana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what was, because I've like loosely heard the Bagathon. I think Pump Fund had a similar one too. So like, how did that all work? Like, how did you, I'm assuming you had to like submit for that, and then you got accepted, right?
Yes. So basically, I know a couple other projects that have been in the Pump Fun Hackathon and watched that, and kind of a disaster as most things that are Pump Fun. And then I started seeing on my X feed about the Bags Hackathon, and good grief, how many of these hackathons can there be? The Bags has put up $4 million, and they're going to give $1 million to 100 different winners, and scale 10 to 100,000 depending on their discretion for the winners. But if you win a spot, you actually have the opportunity to apply for grants to help with your product, and that's actually 3 million of the market. Wow. So the bigger money is actually on the backside of winning one of the initial spots and then having the ability to apply for extra money.
Wow. That's impressive. That'll, especially at your market cap, to have that type of capital injected, that'll be massive.
Yeah. Be crazy.
So Fire Chicken, that's the character. So who is the man behind the fire? You want to tell us a little bit about yourself? That's where I come in.
So,
I want to know.
Explain it to the normies, like somebody
I'm a normie.
Yeah. Somebody that's never, that doesn't know who you are. I like to use these videos too, to where like later on you can send it to somebody if they want to know about the project or what's going on, rather than having to constantly repeat yourself over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, so share with us the man behind the fire.
My name is Charles Jansen. Most people call me Chuck, and that's where the Dr. Chuck comes from. I got into crypto about the time that most people did that are my generation, around Safe Moon. And that kind of, we learned a lot of lessons through that. I actually got out pretty early in Safe Moon and then involved in some other projects that were very profitable. And then I ended up helping with a pretty big project. I think we did about a $600,000 pre-sale. And you learn real quickly who you probably should have done some more research on.
Oh, yeah.
Including your team members.
Been there, done that.
And so things didn't go well. We learned a lot about liquidity. We paired way too much of the token with the pre-sale money. It behaved more like a stable coin than an exciting coin. And then when you have other people not being the most legitimate people on the planet in the background, kind of takes all the fun away. So we ended up actually refunding people the majority of their money, specifically the pre-sale buyers, because the liquidity was so big. And then I actually got out. I got completely away from crypto for about 2 years and came back. Been about years from right now. We've been about the right time. And I always knew that I wanted to run another project, but I always wanted it to be completely different. Really more just by myself, no pre-sale, I don't know anybody, and more educational. And so that's where Fire Chicken came out. And so we launched on Pump Fun, I think it was November of 2024.
Oh, wow.
In normal Pump Fun, things take off, things go down. You hang out for about a month and a half, things bond. Next thing you know, you're 200,000. Next thing you know, you're 18K.
Yep.
And you sit there for months.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we've done really good with Fire Chicken. The whole idea, the whole thing was just education.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of meme funds. We have the Fire Chicken. Now we get into Cluck Norris. But it's all about learning. And the community got really, really small for a while. But when you get really, really small, you have the ability to make changes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was able to bring in a lot of real life friends, colleagues, family members, and say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. And I just need some support. So we have great supply control on Fire Chicken, and I'm not even sure what our all-time high was at this point, but we had a couple of big sellers sell out. One for family reasons, another just it was probably their time to go. That's fine. And I never intended to launch a second token, like ever. We put so much time into Fire Chicken. But as we watched the Pump Fun hackathons, we started watching the bags hackathons. I got onto bags and I started looking at actually how many tokens were on there, what were they doing, what kind of products were they putting out. And it was like 2 Sundays ago, I was like, all right, we're going to do it. We're going to build the app that I've thought about for over a year. I've asked 2 different people to build it, and it's never worked out. Between Claude and ChatGPT and all these different things, you can do a lot of things that you never know you can actually do. And so I joke with people that I finally ADD my way into making the app, and we had to launch Cluck Norris to do that. So if you look at the tickers of the project, you have Fire Chicken, and the ticker is FCKN, which is just fun, hilarious. And we have Cluck, which is it's awesome as well. And it just happened to be, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a TikTok video, like reference to Chuck Norris. And I was thinking about all these things in the hackathon, but it was like, well, there's Cluck Norris.
Yeah.
And for somewhere on Salon, there's other Cluck Norris tokens. But I took the CLKN and went to Jupiter Back Screener and looked at how many people had used that ticker. And I didn't find any others. So I was like, okay, here we go. And that comes into play if you're trying to get Jupiter down.
Yeah.
So the app.
Anyway, so we built the app, which is meant to be super educational, super fun. It costs nothing. Once you figure out you can do something, you will build a product and then you'll change it a lot. And so we've already added way more things than I thought we could do in a week or 2 weeks. We're doing very well in the hackathon. That whole process is basically an application, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to succeed, launch a token on their platform. They're trying to bring volume and traffic to their platform. And then it comes down to chart movement and people voting, basically.
So is the app something you've been wanting to do for a year? You said, what is the main thing that if I just went on the first time, what would you want me to see from the app? What's the main purpose and goal? Is it education?
Yes.
Or is it fun? Or is it
100%.
driving to another site?
I've learned that most people don't really care, which is funny. But if you make something fun, then more people actually get involved with it.
Yeah.
So you glitched out when you said most people don't care about, and then we couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Learning.
Oh,
Yeah.
learning.
Most people don't care about learning.
And what is the main thing that you're trying to teach with this all?
My biggest passion is basic education, safety, wallet safety, and different ways to invest in things besides just buying a token or hoping that it goes up.
Yeah.
Which could be like liquidity providing, liquidity investing.
Okay.
Hopium.
Hope yeah.
So I'm looking at the Cluck Norris app, and so the kind of take me through this, like the start school. What is that exactly?
So the school is basically a bunch of lessons, and it's 2 years. And so basically you click on a lesson and it provides you some basic information. You then take some test questions over that information. and you progress on to the next area.
Okay.
That's cool.
Do you get a degree at the end? I like this.
There is a little bit of something. We're working on more for that. And so
Yeah.
that's soon, hopefully in the next 3-4 days.
Okay.
That's pretty rad. I'm gonna have to test my skills. I probably
Yeah.
know nothing.
It's kind of
No.
cool. It keeps track. As long as you use the same browser,
Yeah.
it will keep track of where you're at.
Okay.
There's 72 questions to get to the end. And there's a funny tracking bar at the top. If you click off of the school and you go back to one of the other areas, when you come back to school, they tell you where you're at.
Oh wow.
I like that. So this could be like the school that I need. Well, he's teaching me all pretty much that I've learned so far because I'm a terrible student. I was not made for college. So this, I do the School of Hard Knocks. So this would be right up my alley, I think.
Yeah. So if you're very basic and you bring somebody to the site that's never been into crypto at all, you want to actually go to the incubator.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm a
These are
little
new
baby
chickens.
chick.
And so you need the very,
Oh,
you need the very, very, very basic. What is a wallet?
Okay.
What is a blockchain?
there you
What's
go.
This-
things like that.
So is this a course that you pay for? Because I have, you know, I have very little money that I like to put into education because I like YouTube and I like it to be free.
$0 involved in this venture.
Oh, that's my kind of
And
school.
nobody asked you to, nobody asked for your wallet. You don't have to connect to anything.
Nice.
Don't be connecting to sites you don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't be connecting your wallet to clucknorris.app
Yeah.
because
Oh,
we
no.
didn't ask for that.
Okay, well that's good to know because a lot of people will fall for that and
Oh, yeah.
have and will continue to.
There's so many clever scammers out there these days.
I
so-
mean, myself included, not the scammer, but the falling for, because you just don't know what you don't know, right? And you click on a link for basically everything nowadays, and to not, I mean, I'm sure that's in the school of hard cluck lives. Hard cluck knocks. Wait, what does it say? School of what?
Cluck Norris School of Crypto Hard Knocks.
Hard
Crypto
knocks.
hard knocks. Okay, I was trying to put too many clucks in there. Oh, there it is. Nice. So how old is the project again? This one that we're looking at, Cluckin'?
Clucking is not quite 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Oh wow.
That's it?
Yep.
It's just in
Yeah.
the incubator stage.
And you just bonded.
It's in there. We're in the incubator. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Just bonded a few days ago.
Congratulations. That's very fast.
Yeah.
It only took me 17 years. I feel like mine was on for 7 months before it even thought about bonding.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, congratulations.
perfect.
Nice.
And my community is saying that we got booted off of YouTube.
Oh
What?
no.
Just now?
I saw a couple comments a few minutes ago. And
Huh.
You were glitchy up until a few minutes ago.
Let me see. Let me check.
I wonder
the
if it's our
stream.
internet or if it's something's going on.
let me
Oh
Let me
no.
refresh here.
So just for violating YouTube's terms of service.
What the heck? Hmm. That's weird. That's the first time I've seen that.
Ever.
too close
Hmm.
to the real north, probably.
Oh, come on. Really? Do you think?
It could be.
Oh man. Are we still recording though, sweetie, in studio?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
still broadcasting through X and Pump Fun.
And X is still on.
Mm-hmm.
Good grief. People will flag everything. Do you think a bot? Oh man.
Who knows? It's the first I've.
Yeah, sometimes it's just specific words that you use,
Mm.
Wow.
and it's done.
And it does it. Well, now I was trying not to cuss. Now I can cuss. Damn it.
You can cuss on YouTube.
Damn it.
People shoot guns, blow stuff up.
That's so ridiculous.
It's okay. It's still broadcasting on all the other places. So what? I'll grab the video afterwards and just upload it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what is something about you that doesn't match this chicken fire energy? Like this is a pretty, he's killing it pretty hard. Like, are you jiu-jitsu? Are you fire? Or are you pretty calm?
I'm pretty calm.
Yeah.
So I'm actually a family practice physician in Northwest Oklahoma.
So
The loudest thing I have is my truck.
So
that's about it.
this is a fun persona for you to view the world through. It's as a karate chopping chick.
Kind of like we talked about earlier. There's so many people that don't really care about education, but if you can spin something with a little bit more fun,
Sure. Yeah.
and having the app, I've actually had way more people interested in looking or interacting than I spent a whole year with FireChicken.
Now, have you crossed over any school of crypto with like school of health? Like, this is how you take care of yourself, kids? Is there an app for that? Is this something you ever thought maybe to do an
Not
app
yet.
on? Yeah.
Actually had a meeting with Sound HSA today, which is a Bitcoin health savings account, which is very interesting. They're looking at doing a lot of educational stuff, and it's kind of fun to meet with a multi-million-dollar company and show them your silly app. But yeah, they thought it was pretty cool. And actually something that they're going to try to integrate into teaching people about health savings accounts and Bitcoin in general. And so we can do anything we want. And if we do get the hackathon spot, one of the things would be applying for money, better site, better background, and then we can take this thing direction.
Nice. Yeah, because I was gonna say, if you're only 2 weeks old, you could. Do you have utility yet, or is that in the future? What are your plans for about a year into FireChicken? I always ask this question, and people are like, "We just fly by the seat of our pants," and some are like, "No, our goal is to build this, this, and that."
Yeah, can you imagine paying for your office visit with Cluck Norris?
That would be cool.
That would be funny. Yeah. We floated with FireChicken some of that stuff because a couple of my community members I actually take care of via telemedicine. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of legal things when you get into the telemedicine stuff and the tokens, and a lot of the legal framework for things still being figured out. So we'll see. Cluck Norris is definitely meant to be fun, build in that educational vibe. I have some ideas to try to make it profitable on its own. FireChicken does that through liquidity investing in itself and other projects. But it kind of all hinges on this bags thing, because if we can win one of these hackathon spots, we'll obviously become some bringing a lot of new people into the community, whether that's through fit buys, bake sales, real people. But the funds in general would just allow for a lot of aggressive type.
Okay.
That'll be rad.
So what are some of the things that behind the scenes people don't know about? Like, I've seen him build multiple projects and co-build on them, and just the time and the effort. Like, how do you manage your time, and what are some of the things that people don't realize that you put into things like this?
Yeah, I mean, running a business on top of this, not easy.
Exhausting.
Yeah, I tell people right now, I have a busy direct primary care clinic. I supervise 2 urgent cares. I'm remodeling a house. I have a 5.5-year-old. And I do crypto.
Wow.
You said you have a 5.5-year-old in baseball.
So,
Wow.
Are you
yeah,
the coach?
he's
You
at a
might as well
T-ball
be
game
the.
right now. So,
Oh man, I thought you were gonna
no, I
say
do
you're the
not
coach.
coach. No, I'm out.
You might as well.
No, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's like me. I have a hard time telling people no and like, no, I can do it. I can do
No,
it.
but
I can do it.
all right. Well, I like the app. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I get that. On the no part,
Oh,
I tell people
sorry. There was such a lag that I was filling in. I was
Yeah,
doing
we're
my
lagging
next
pretty
thought,
good.
but you can go ahead and finish yours. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh man, this lag is like 30 seconds.
Still there?
Yeah, let's see where we're at now. So basically, I tell people, any developer that's doing a project, whether you view a dev as somebody that actually builds code or just builds or just spreads the community, people have no idea until they actually do it. You have no idea about the number of scammers that hit your Telegram, the people that are trying to sell you something, the people that live in a third world country that their family's dying and they need $10 to keep them alive for a month. And when you get into this originally, you fall for some of that stuff.
Yep.
And then later you figure out, man, that same Nigerian guy, he must be cousins with the prince.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's one reason. Like with Telegram, is just.
But no, I like it. I like interacting with people. I like teaching. I like building.
Man, this lag is killing us. It's killing me. We have had
We're
this.
cooked.
Yeah, we've had the same experiences with some, not all, of the Nigerians and the $10, and we didn't realize that our 100 is their 10, and that really does
Sets us apart.
And what sets you apart in the hackathon for the 4 million?
I think what sets us apart is we built something educational. Most of it's AI, trade this, that, lots of different things. And so part of the Bags hackathon criteria was launch a token. If you build an app, you get extra credit for building in the Bags API on the backside. So if you look at the app, you can actually see there's a Bags info section. And so you can go there. It tells people a little bit about that. You know, grease the wheel a little bit, tell them about themselves. That's got to be people coming. We also integrated their API so that you can see some of the latest tokens that were launched and some of that data. We had to integrate like some of the deck screener API and actually had to build an Helios API to get a few other things to show up correctly. So we have 4 APIs feeding into our app. And we basically try to, hey, here we are. This is what we're doing. It's very different than everything else. We're trying to meet all the criteria for your hackathon. We're trying to get the community involved. And if that doesn't win a spot, then it's all rigged.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. When do they decide? I didn't
Which
see
is a
that.
possibility. Could totally be a possibility. You know, they may never hand out a single dollar. And that's crypto.
Yeah.
So you don't depend on that money. You don't count on that money.
Yep. You just keep on building, you know, and regardless.
Yeah, what is the balance? What did you have to sacrifice to have like the hardest moment in this whole build out, in the conception of Cluck Norris, and I mean, I know this is only a couple years, but for a year you've been wanting to do the app. What is that? What did you have to sacrifice anything, or did you kind of just take your time so it would be manageable with your lifestyle?
So basically all the ideas behind the app and the education and the things that I would want to do with that, I've had built into ChatGPT threads for a year. And so then when I finally sat down to do the app, I started using Claude, but then I was able to import all of the thoughts and data that I had put into those other threads. And so it basically goes, hey, I've got all this stuff that you've talked about for a year. Here's how we build an app. And then we started doing GitHub. I didn't know how to do GitHub. It explained to me how to do GitHub. I didn't know how to do Vercel or Railway. And we ended up going with Railway because it's actually got a packed up into it that helps you fix some problems as you go. And so honestly, the amount of time I've lost in the last couple of weeks is not that much.
That's good.
It's been a lot of groundwork. It's a lot of technology. And you can wield the AI things really well if you know what to tell it.
Yeah.
AI for the win.
Yeah, I've been using Chat GPT, the Pro legacy model, and then I just like maybe 4 or 5 days ago just downloaded Claude, and I'm trying to see which one I want to stick with, because the chat is like $200.
They all do different things a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Claude might be a little bit better at coding. GPT is definitely good at coding. Grok's really good at coding. So I've got Grok, the upgraded one, with the Boost Technar on. I've got the $20 a month GPT, like the $20 a month Claude. And so I'll run things through each of them and see what it says. And if I think one of them doesn't make sense, I'll just copy paste the other one and say, hey, Claude, I think you're dumb. GPT said this. What do you think?
I wish I could tell mine that, but I'm afraid it's going to turn on me. I have the free version that laughs kind of
Hey, you
weird.
pay the bill. You can tell it when to shut up. So
I don't pay for it. I'm too cheap. That's why I have to be nice to it. It's the free version. So when do your worlds ever cross over? I mean, I can see the physician part crosses into this because you're teaching and you've told us all of your doctor things. But do your patients ever want to know about your crypto life? Does that ever mesh in the middle?
yeah, I actually do have a couple of patients that are very, very pro crypto. They've actually known about even 4 years ago projects that I was in. It was interesting. About 4 years ago, I was in a project that took off like crazy, and we learned a lot about liquidity, because even though the chart says it's worth several $1 million, if you don't have very much liquidity, it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
But an anesthesia provider was actually working with my wife, and he figured out who I was, and he was in the crypto space. Looked at her during surgery and says, hey, did you know that your husband might possibly be a crypto millionaire?
What? During surgery,
That's
huh?
funny. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, come to find out, when there's not that much liquidity, nobody's a millionaire.
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty cool. So she's in the medical field as well.
Yeah. So she's a surgeon nurse, RN, scrub tech, also a first assist.
Wow.
And does she help you with any crypto things of that nature? Do you get to work together with that?
No. It was no on the crypto.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I think, I always tell everybody, if I want to see him, I had to get into this. So when he was just up so late at night and doing this all day, I was like, oh, hey, teach me, because or else we won't be dating very long. So I was forced to adapt or not.
And now she's like the only one that could possibly outwork me. So
I'm like, wait, move. Where are we at in the chart?
yeah.
Look at that. So
Yeah.
so
I'm going to have to snap that clip. You have to make a little short of just that so I can share it with her.
Yeah.
See if we can have an intervention.
Well, how long have you been married?
Let's see here.
Yeah.
COVID, that messes up everything. So about 6 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Congrats.
Okay. Yes, congratulations. Well, we
7/7/20.
oh,
I do remember.
Oh,
We got that.
favorite number 7. And I heard something about all sevens before we came here. Something's happening.
lucky.
Yeah, we've only been dating and engaged a year and a half, something like that. So don't clip that. Don't. No, I don't want to be that guy. But it is a very interesting world to me, and if it's the way that you operate, I'll definitely learn it. Well, is there something that someone like me coming in new you would like to kind of pitch to stand out? Because there's a lot of these projects, and I love yours because it has this app and it's different and it's educational, which I need. But how else would you draw in somebody like David that knows enough already, but with your school part of it? Like, pitch that to me, or pitch that to the audience.
Yeah, to anybody.
I think that's probably the hardest thing is I don't like to pitch it
Okay.
because I've been a part of so many things that were a hard sell. It's a
Yeah.
hard sell. I need you here. I need you to invest. We're the greatest thing ever. And then when you've done this long enough, that's just not true. And part of the problem with Fire Chicken and just being really educational was that there was no real product at the end. We do a lot of liquidity investing. It's going to do just fine long term.
Right.
And somebody that's seasoned and gets that and understands what that is, they're like, okay, I can buy that. I can park a little bit of money here, and it's probably going to do something over time. And I think Cluck Norris is best chance that I have to be a little more flashy, a little more fun, something that's a little bit easier to sell for new people, but yet still have all those things at heart of we're here to teach, we're here to learn, and we're here to do this together. And that's not the biggest seller on the planet. But
well, the utility will sell itself, I think.
Especially as you start growing stuff and then making it, even if it's like gamify a little bit, and people can just thinking outside the box of like stake things or maybe
you bet. So alpha drop moment will be, I work with another group that has made some online slot machines. And I think Cluck Norris would make a great little online slot machine.
Speaking of slots,
I love a good slot. We're going to be filming some content out in Vegas for sure during the Bitcoin conference.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. So you can go to the Phoenix game, the Red Phoenix. It's a big Fire Chicken.
Yeah.
And give me a shout out.
nice.
sure.
Oh, will do. That'll remind me, because my thing is falling into Phoenix. I have a podcast, so all right.
And Hot or Not. So I think
Oh, and Hot or Not,
we're gonna
yes.
shoot some like $100 is this slot machine hot or not, and see how that
Yeah,
goes.
we'll see. We'll go to the Phoenix one and see if it's hot.
Yep. That's a good one right now too, actually.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I found that you just gotta have something that's entertaining ish, like to keep people to keep coming back and give them a reason to hold, whether it's like staking or a game or whatnot. And then I think eventually at the end of the day, people are just gonna get so sick of getting rugged. You buy something, you go to sleep, you wake up the next day, and it's dust. So having people like yourself actually here, showing up, building something in public, that's going to be huge, especially at the at the end of the day.
Yep.
And to do it in this shitty market,
Props to all of you. I like this.
That's the best thing. If you build in this market, you succeed in the up market.
Yeah. When the market turns around, all of us OGs we're going to be the ones killing it. And then that's when people are going to be like, oh, where did they come from? It's like, no, we've been here.
Um,
Mhm.
I keep thinking of like
You got a
crypto.
chart, you got a track record,
Yes.
content,
Yep.
be big.
Exactly.
This is like the crypto clinic, like the two worlds. I
Crypto
know.
clinic. Oh, there you go.
So-
Cluck's Clipto. No. Cluck's
I got to remember that.
Yeah, crypto clinic.
Cluck's Crypto
I
Clinic.
got to get to the Clucking Clinic.
Yeah, the Cluckin' Clinic.
Cluckin' YouTube
There you
rugged
go.
us.
I can see the shirts already.
Oh man, we
Yeah.
gotta make Cluck a.
Yeah.
Oh, is it already Cluck you?
Yeah.
Well,
could
as
see.
much as I hate talking about myself, I would really love to talk about Vet Token and their Solana launch today.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we actually did a bit on it earlier,
Yeah.
but we would welcome that. Let's. What do you want to say?
Yeah. You're really good friends with Vet.
So super, 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 super excited for Mr. Hodes
Yeah.
and being on Solana. Obviously, I am a multi-chain person. To me, any token, any LP pool that you have anywhere is exposure. And with the tax tokens, obviously, that any volume that you can get goes back into his drive and his purpose. I'll let him tell all the details, but there was a few little snafus with adding some liquidity earlier today. So I stepped in and tried to add a little bit myself, which is what I like to do, and that's how I invest in tokens. So long term, the LP ratio looks a little thin right now, but that's going to get fixed in the next little bit. So I'm super excited for them. I myself am not a vet. When I was originally looking at the things I was going to do as a career, I actually had sworn into the Air Force. I want to do remote sensing and geophysics. My tech school blew away in a hurricane, and the military actually let me out before I got started.
Wait.
So I'm
What
super
blew
into
away?
the veteran stuff and super excited to help him on Solana.
That's wonderful. But what blew away?
So when you go to the Air Force, you know, you take your test and they match you with certain things.
Yeah.
And so I was supposed to be into remote sensing and geophysics. And so basically you don't leave for boot camp until a certain amount of weeks before your tech school starts. And mine happened to get blown away in a hurricane.
The school?
And when the military calls, yes, where this was at got
Oh, no.
got destroyed. And so when the military calls you and say, hey, I understand that that's really all you wanted to do with your scores and everything, the next job would be you're probably going to sit in the bottom of a missile silo somewhere. But we happen to be 25,000 men over the government limit. Would you like to get out? And I don't care if you believe in God or Buddha or Allah or anything. If the U.S. military asks you if you want out before you get started, you get out. And that's...
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted to join the Air
And,
Force so bad, and it just
you know,
never
that's-
worked out. So that was probably an act of God as well.
I'm a-
We just weren't meant to serve.
I'm a firm believer in what happens is meant to happen.
Yeah.
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 That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, and so like we're sitting here right now and we're having these conversations and there's going to be somebody watch that this changes a lot of things for them
Yeah.
because all of us, you guys and me included, I've had 5 specific events in my whole life that complete forks in the road that were never expected. And without any of those, we're not.
Amen.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. I
Yep.
feel like I need to go home and pray. Like, yes.
Yep. Some of the biggest, most scariest things that I've ever had happen to me ended up being the best things. You know, like I used to work for the DoD for 12 years, communications, and quitting that, starting my brand, scariest thing I ever did. But now looking back, it's like, wow, if I didn't do that, if I didn't step out of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be here right now doing even this. So, yeah.
Fork. I had a lot of forks in my road too. I wish there was only 5. I may have created some of those forks accidentally. There's about 20. I'm tired, but I'm excited to dive in and try this app. And
Yeah.
what's a good score? What's a respectable newbie score? What should I be looking at?
70.
If you go through the school and you actually read the info as you go, your scores are going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you take the challenge, because we wanted to make the Cluck Norris challenge, which is actually has a few different questions than actually the school has. So if you're somebody that's done a lot of crypto and you're like, hey, I think I know most of this stuff, you can just take the Cluck Norris challenge and 50 questions. It's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
We made a joke that 94% to be respected. Anything over that, you win. Anything below that, Cluck Norris feels bad for you.
He gets sad at the end. Oh man.
You should
That's clever.
you should have I don't know if you have it or not, but like some type of a leaderboard too to get people to, everybody loves a good competition.
Yeah, you'd win. That's why.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the leaderboard thing, you have to build something in where you prove who you are.
Oh.
Whether that's a name, an ID, a wallet, whatever.
X account maybe.
So I've been trying to think about ways to, how do we just do that and make it more like the arcade game? Who's X to Z?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we
And
had
we
a
saw it all the
comment.
local arcades and stuff.
Oh, I was gonna say, sorry to interrupt, but our lag is ridiculous. You had a comment. It must be someone from your community. Mr. Bitzel says, "Great project here. Sir Charles is taking us places." Are you royalty in your community?
I am not.
Oh.
No. Some people may try to act like I'm some kind of royalty, but I'm not. No.
He's
I'm just Chuck.
Just Chuck.
just Chuck. No, Sir Charles. How big is your community? I don't know if I joined it or your Telegram.
Yeah, where's the main, where would you want people to mainly go to discover it? Is it the X account or your Telegram? Which one would you suggest?
With the hackathon, so much has been about the app, and I do need to build the app better direction back towards our Telegram community and the X, and been traveling and have a lot of app updates to push, but they're not easy to push from the iPad. They work better from a desktop. So once I get back to Oklahoma on Saturday, there's going to be a lot more of that.
Nice.
Sweet.
Telegram is so interesting because it's a great way to hang out with a group of people and do voice chats and talk and hang out. But there's so many new people on X, and so then it's like, where is the hub?
Yeah.
And for so long, our hub has been Telegram, but part of me feels like the hub should be on X because there's just so many more people. But then a lot of the bags hackathon people have been getting like shadow banned X. And I've been logged out at least 6 times a day since I've been posting about bags.
Wow. Why?
You would think if you created a community, like on
Yeah.
X, you could pretty much shoot the shit and talk about whatever you want in there without,
Yeah.
we're in fear of it being taken down.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Have you ever thought about doing a community attached to your main X page?
Yes. Yeah. And I think it's time for.
Yeah.
I just recently learned that I was looking on my community and not
Part of-
my page.
Part of it's not doing everything at once.
Yeah.
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 Single.
Add some things, keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Brick by brick.
Well, we know you didn't get dinner, and I'm sure you're hungry.
We've had a healthy dose of lag for dinner.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on. I love the vibe, and it is a fun character, and I'm ready to take the test. I think it's for people like me for sure. This educational part is exactly what I need. It's right up my alley. So it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna just jump all the way in and try to do the challenge and see how bad I do before I do the incubator.
We'll both do the challenge and send you the
That's
results, and we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Well, do you have anything?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. We've had people screenshot their stuff and put it in the Telegram, and it's kind of fun.
Cool. Is there anything that you want to, I don't know,
add
or you like, follow me because of this, or anything, any sprinkle that you want to put on top?
The floor is yours.
Yeah. So I'm totally doing this later with a better internet connection for this lag thing, because I feel like we all could have done better. But I don't need the crypto part in my life. I've got a great job. I'm a physician. I've got a great family. I'm good. And so I do the crypto part as dedication to the space, help grow the space, help people not have to do all the crappy things that we did and lose so much money and fall for so many different things.
Yeah.
The crypto space is so early. So even all the people that we meet right now, and they're like, oh, I'm late to the game. It's like, no, you're not.
No.
You are at the very beginning. And so basically I'm here for whatever. And a lot of my community members will back for that. If you have a question about a wallet, if you have a question about adding liquidity, if you have a question about staking or what LP farming is, or what, I that's what I live for. And so we build these communities to meet people, but ultimately the whole goal of everything should be getting new people into the space. And so that's why I'm trying to focus on the education, but it's an evolution. And come join us, come hang out. I don't ever ask anybody to buy. I don't need you to buy my token. I don't need you to do anything but spread the word. And if that's finding a bunch of people that think the app's fun and they introduce 5 people to the app, then that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Very good. Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for
Chuck.
For handling the extreme lag.
You're a trooper, Chuck.
I'm going to definitely, since it's being recorded in other places, once I'm done, I'm going to get it back uploaded on YouTube. I might have to edit the title or something a little bit, but we'll get it handled.
Yep.
And then I'm definitely going to try to do the challenge here too. So I'm interested.
We'll have an enjoyable rest of your work time there.
I would say don't work too hard, but I know you're like me and there's no other way. Just keep working.
Mm-hmm. And we'll have to have you on with better internet next time.
Yeah. I really appreciate y'all, and been nice talking with you in the background before today, and look forward to the future.
Absolutely.
All right. Take care, Cluck Norris.
We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was freaking awesome. Even though I don't know what the heck happened to the YouTube feed, but
Haters.
good thing I'm recording it in other places so we can get it uploaded after the fact.
Is that the internet, or is that just a bot, or is that Karen?
I don't know.
Oh man.
I've never had a YouTube live go down.
Signs of the times. No, I don't know. All right, fam. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you on the flip side.
On the flip side, we might be doing a little surprise stream tomorrow at some point. Well, to recap on Vet, because they launched their project on Sol. So I think that would be cool to come, like 24 hours later, like how did it go?
Yeah.
I mean, their chart is looking ridiculous. Last time I checked, I think it was at like 160K.
So proud of it.
And they got so much too going, going for them with being accepted with Walmart and just a lot of stuff and things that we'll talk about.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man.
Changing lives.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to do all the stuff and the things, share, that way we can all grow in this space, and maybe make a couple of dollars too by finding legit projects like Cluck Norris and Vet and Whale and XPX. There's a lot of us out there. We just gotta break through the noise floor with no
Yes.
fluff.
No. Please.
And when I say fluff, I mean, where is it? I mean, hopefully that came through. All right. Love you guys. Cheers. Have a fantastic almost Friday.
Cheers, DJ.
And stay tuned. We'll probably see you tomorrow.
Oh.